Well, it's September the 19th at Shepherd's Well near Dover, and a beautiful day today. It's about 19 centigrade, maybe 20, but there's no wind at all, very calm and peaceful, and the bees are out doing what they like to do, is collecting the ivy this time of year. And we'll just have a look in this hive, because it's always interesting. You never really know what you're going to find when you look in the hive, so come with me, let's have a little look, and I reckon we'll find something that's interesting and not just the normal. This hive isn't quite as busy as the one behind me, so there could be something wrong with it, but we'll have a look and see. Okay, see what's going in the front first. Well, you can see there's quite a bit of pollen going in there. They are fairly active, but they're not as active as the other hive next to this. You know, they look okay to me. We'll go in and have a look. You can see the difference in the other hive, the amount of bees going in this one. I don't think they got any trouble with Varroa. Look at the difference in them. And they can fight off the wasps and the hornets. That's very strong, is what you want. Well, when I got here just now, I looked at the front entrance and I could see an English hornet hovering, just like an aeroplane, you know, going into war. It was hovering there ready to attack. And so I'm going to put a little trap out for the wasps as well, because there's been wasps there. I've just seen a few at the front. And what I normally do is put these Asian hornet monitoring traps out, and they collect the get the wasps and the hornets going there. And I just use beer, like a brown beer, with water and jam, and I put a bit of jam in there as well, and I just top this up, and I find it works really well. This you get less beer for yourself because you're putting it in there, but that's what I do. And these are good, these little containers, because I think they do draw the wasps in there. So I'll put that out next to the hive, and that'll be full up with a lot of wasps and maybe Asian hornets. We'll see. Time for a little smoke. Got a feeder on this hive, and I've got a super there just for using it as an eek, because I've got a big feeder I put on there, because this was a new colony this year and it hadn't really built up much as I would like. They've ate all that though, it's completely empty, that whole bucket's gone. I'll put this on there to cover that up. So we'll have a look together in here and see what's going on in there. I've got some happy guard there, so we've got an eek there, so they might have built comb down. We'll have a look in here, and I haven't looked in this hive for a long time, so it doesn't seem to be doing that well. Still not. I can see it's I'm actually not doing a lot with this. I'll probably take this down to one box only. Yep, there's not a lot in there. They're putting most of the stores down the bottom box. They're quite friendly bees. They're not like going everywhere. See, they're festooning to build comb, The one in the build comb there, you can see them festooning. Really pretty bees these are. Well, all bees are nice, aren't they? But these seem nice. Let's have a look in this one. These bees are quite an unusual colour. Look, I'm going to get up close so you can have a look. Right, you can see the lovely colour they are. So I'm gonna get the bees to clean this out now and just move down to one box only. See, they started building comb here. So I've got the nice box to put this cone into. I'll just clear a few of the bees off of there, look. I've just made a bit of brace comb to the where I've had the happy guard in. So there's only bees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 frames of bees there. So they've got room here still in these 3 frames here. So I'm going to winter this with just one box. Take this dummy board out. We'll have a little look in here to see what we've got there. They probably was suffering from a bit of mites. We're getting into the colony now. They've got lots of pollen there, and they've got loads of pollen and nectar in that one, or sugar syrup what I've fed. So go nice and gentle like that. It's such a lovely day for beekeeping today. There's no wind at all. It's not a very good brood pattern in this hive. It's a lot of brood there, but it's not a great pattern. And we've got a little play cup here. If there's anything in there, nothing. but there is eggs in these cells where there isn't brood. It's only the pattern is not that good. There's quite a lot of brood there, but I'd like to see it all capped or all full of eggs, but the pattern, but every cell's got brood in it, or larvae, and the larvae is a nice colour. It's not brown or anything, it's a nice white, almost ivory white colour, so it's quite a nice frame. Can't see the queen on there. Oh, what a lovely day. It's really nice and warm. There's quite a strong smell of honey coming off of this hive. This lovely bee smell you get. Yeah, I mean, there's enough bees in here for winter, okay. They're going to be building up a few more yet, so you know, it's going to be okay. That's a super frame with a little bit of their own cone at the bottom, as you can see, just down there. Like, that's what they've drawn out, and that's the frame I put in. As I say, it's a bit patchy, the brood. This is this year's queen. Let's have a look when we get in a bit further, see what it looks like. Of course, the apiguard will, very often the bees won't have a good pattern because of the apiguard, so I'll put that down to the apiguard actually, that the pattern is not that good in this hive for brood. I'm sure if it wasn't for that, you'd see a full pattern of brood on there. So the apiguard's only got a couple more days of treatment now, so that will help out when I take it away. Right, the queen's going to be on this frame, innit? Let's have a look. Well, look. Looks to me like they may have had a supersedure here, because there's a queen that's come out of there. So at some stage, maybe even recently, we've had a new queen in this hive. I'll soon find out if we see her marked or not. We might see a marked queen in here. If not, it's I reckon it superseded itself. There aren't many drones here, I've only seen a couple. No, there's eggs in there. There's eggs in this frame, so we have got a queen. Whether she's a new one or not, I don't know. She's not on this frame, I don't think. There's quite a lot of pollen on these bees. There, look. There. I mean, the brood in it looks okay. It could be to do with the apiguard, I think, I'll put it down to. see Queenie? Can you see the Queen, everybody? Look at that. They are nice though, even if you don't see the Queen. Look, what a nice hobby we got. Isn't it lovely seeing these bees and smelling them and eating the honey for breakfast? Look at that, lovely. Look at that, it's a nice frame of bees. It's just, I can see larvae in the bottom of these, so in the bottom of the cells and the odd eggs, so just got a sting then, but first one. That was a bee on the lug. See, one sting like that and it gives off that pheromone, and they don't like it. They started making a different tone then. That pheromone's so strong, that sting pheromone. That's why you don't want to do that, what I've just done, put my finger on the bee without looking properly. Nearly. Here's our problem, look, with this hive. There you go. This is what's up with it. One of these bees here then I saw with deformed wing virus. So they've got, yeah, that one there, look, see it? Have a look at the wings on it. See, these are deformed. That means that it was overrun with mites. So that was a problem with this hive. Overrun with mites. So the mite treatment should start helping now. You see that bee there, look? Completely, the wings all chewed up. Them nasty Varroa mites. So that's my problem. But you know, like I say, got another 3 days of treatment. a small gap there for the bees to go in and out. So now they're going to come up there and clean that out for me. Right then, that's a case of Varroa infestation in this hive, and that's why it was a bit weaker than the one behind me. So we've got the Apigard on there now. I've put this box on top, so I'll winter them in just one brood box because there's room in there for stores and some more eggs. So hopefully the treatment will drop the mites in this box, and they'll clean this top one out. And you know, that's my conclusion to this hive. I knew it wasn't doing as well as the others, and that's why. It's because of the Apigard treatment and because of Varroa mite. So hopefully this will fix and it will get through the winter. We'll soon find out next year. But the bees, look, they're all quite good really. I had 2 little stings. They got a bit fed up with me in here. But anyway, that's another little episode of mine. I'm going to put the lid on it now, and I'll leave it for a few days and come back and clear and take this away. So I hope it was a little bit interesting to you. See you on the next episode, everyone. Ta-da, happy beekeeping to you. Keep smiling.